that was a really good game. It was. In fact, full disclosure, it was such a good game that, I mean, okay, it's probably going to be a little vain for me to say, considering that I am a Cowboys fan. But y'all know I picked the Eagles to win yesterday. So, yeah, I'm glad I was wrong, but not for the fact that I'm a Cowboys fan. It's because everyone played so well. I wouldn't have been mad regardless. This was a great game. Before I move on, I should talk about my low behind my acts of kindness. Foremost, my low is the fact that my mom and I are sick. Yeah. Unfortunately, I was kind of expecting like a Super Bowl party, but my mom was a lot sicker than she let on. So we just had pizza, wings, and salad from Picnic Pizza, which was good, don't get me wrong. But you know, our Super Bowl party, specifically the amount of Super Bowl food we had, I mean, the pizza was good, and the wings were good, obviously, and salad was good, but we didn't have any like hors d'oeuvres, no buffalo chicken wing dip, or any kind of chips or dip or whatever. So, yeah, a bit underwhelming. But everything else about yesterday was amazing. I mean, I did get to spend the day with my parents, which is great considering that I just picked them up from the airport late on Saturday night. So, you know, the fact that not only did they make it home safe, but I got to be with them, that is incredible. We were given a really great Super Bowl with a lot of great commercials. The halftime show was straight fire. And I know Super Bowl last year's Super Bowl, you know, it had like Snoop Dogg, and Eminem, Dr. Dre, and you know, everybody. Like, no halftime show that ever came out of that was ever going to be as good as last year's. But I tell you what, Rihanna's performance was a very worthy follow-up. And I know a lot of people were pointing out that, like, she was pregnant and stuff like that. And, bro, it takes a very special kind of strength that only a woman possesses to be able to do what Rihanna did last night. I have nothing negative to say about Rihanna's performance. It was straight fire. And now we can move on and shut up. Or shut up and move on. Either way, that performance was incredible. I couldn't possibly imagine anything better. So, thank you, Rihanna, for a fantastic performance. Thank you for all the strength you had within to be able to do what you did, considering the fact that, yeah, she is pregnant. But then again, there is nothing. Seriously, anyone who said that Rihanna's performance was bad because she was pregnant or anything like that, y'all are haters. You need to sit down and shut up. I wish Eugene from the Try Guys was here. That way he'd be able to say, I'm right, you're wrong, shut up. I mean, yeah, I can say it too, and Eugene can do it better. I'm even a fan of the Try Guys to tell you Eugene can do that better. Oh, actually, no, the Rank King. He can say that better. So, yeah. And my act of kindness was, you know, my mom was really sick. I had to be with her. Plus, I was already sick, too, so it didn't really matter. But I got to be with my mom, and that was good. So, yeah, let's continue talking about yesterday's game. And we have a One Piece manga chapter today, but I'll get to that momentarily. Good morning, and happy Monday, everyone. And what a good month. What a great day for Monday, right? Actually, I hear like Super Bowl Monday the day after the Super Bowl, is being declared a national holiday, at least in the state of Arizona, which, makes sense. That's where the Super Bowl was held. But considering that it was like 11 o'clock when I got back here last night, I'm not gonna lie, I could use a day off from a lot of stuff. But on to the game. It was amazing. Like, seriously, there were times where, like, for every time it went in Philadelphia's favor, it went to the Chiefs. And every time it went to the Chiefs, it immediately went back to the Eagles. And it was just this is probably the most back and forth Super Bowl I think I've seen in quite a while. And it really is a shame that this is one instance where I really want both teams to win. And I really wish ties were a thing, but there can only be one winner. And there was one winner. It was the Chiefs. Which reminds me, Patrick Mahomes just broke the MVP curse. He's the first player since Kurt Warner in 1999 to win the MVP and the Super Bowl in the same year. He did it. Against all odds, he did. And they were looking like some pretty big odds, too. I mean, Philadelphia was clearly leading at the half. And it was kind of looking like it was going to be a bit of an insurmountable lead. But then the second half is when, like, everything hit the fan. It was just a back and forth, knockdown, drag out fight between two really good teams, both of which were number one seeds. Hardly ever get that anymore in the Super Bowl. I really could go on and on. So, and keep in mind, I'm a Cowboys fan. I hate the Eagles. So, you would imagine it's odd for me to say to the Philadelphia Eagles, I really feel sorry for you. Like, you guys had it. But you should feel no shame in this loss whatsoever. You literally played about as good as anyone could have hoped for. The fact it came down to essentially a walk-off field goal, yeah, there was 8 seconds left, but a walk-off field goal is what determined the game. Like, bro, there's no shame in that. None whatsoever. You did all you could. Kansas City did all they could. At the end of the day, the Chiefs just barely wanted it more. Simple as that. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles wind up making it back to the Super Bowl. I wouldn't be surprised if right now they're the odds-on favorite to go back, at least for the NFC. It definitely would be interesting to watch. But for now, this was a fantastic NFL season. I'm glad it's over. I think we can all relax a little bit. Yeah, we have the USFL in a couple weeks, but I didn't really watch it last year. Me, I might. Well, we'll have to see. I mean, seriously, the world of sports is going to be a bit barren for the next several weeks. I mean, the closest major athletic thing going on is going to be March Madness, but I mean, let's be honest. They call it March Madness. It might as well be March and April Madness. Because we're like halfway through April when it's finally over. But let's see. I definitely will consider making a bracket again. Ooh, that'd be a great idea for a live vlog. If I'm able to swing, I'll definitely have a live vlog be dedicated to making a bracket live. That'd be interesting. I'll have to do that. I'll have to see. But anyway, we have a new One Piece manga chapter out. The 4th One Piece manga chapter of 2023. So, let's begin reading, shall we? One Piece chapter 1074. Mark 3. It's spelled M-A, it's spelled with the initials M-K, but that means mark, and 3 Roman numeral lines. Okay. Ooh. So that's what Mark 3 means. They're the new pacifistas. They look like Kuma, but they have a bubble shield? I know what that bubble shield is. They're the bubbles from Sabaody. Okay. Alright. For those of you who don't know, in the Sabaody arc, the Sabaody archipelago is on top of the giant mangrove tree, and every so often bubbles like seep out of the ground and like float up. In fact, there's a panel that Ichiro Oda made many years ago where it explains the whole bubble thing, and it's actually Oda's second favorite panel he's ever drawn. Seriously, that one panel is his second favorite panel he's ever drawn. Neat, huh? Okay, okay, Sentomaru's okay. Very nice. Okay. 50 Mark 3 pacifistas, wow. That is something. Looks like they're gonna help us try to escape, very nice. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Luffy broke his hover feet? Oh yeah, I forgot he broke his hover shoes. So he's just running around and he's very tired. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Ooh. Looks like Zoro and Brook finally got some egghead gear. And it's not bad. And Stussy has some new gear too. Very nice. Ooh. I like this panel. Basically, the panel I'm looking at right now, it's basically one of those big panels with like a lot of characters in it. Some One Piece fans are real haters and they think, oh, too much color, rah, rah, rah. I like panels like this. You really get to see everything going on. Get to see Usopp paying attention to I'm blanking on the first Vegapunk's name. Oh, we finally get a better view of what Yorka looks like. Wow, she's a lot taller than I thought she was. Okay. Mm-hmm. So now the search is on to find Stella. Alright. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Looks like the group is splitting up again, with Zoro and Luffy looking over an unconscious Lucci and Kaku. How funny would it be if the scribes wind up escaping, but they have to take Lucci and Kaku with them just because? And there's actually kind of a fitting image that Kaku and Lucci are knocked out and Luffy and Zoro are just sitting on the couch, considering that they were both opponents respectively. Yeah, back in Enies Lobby, Zoro fought Kaku and Luffy fought Lucci. It's still one of the greatest One Piece fights ever, by the way. Oh. The Kuma flashback. Let's see. Looks like Kuma was being captured by someone, and all Bonnie can do is watch. Oh, wow. Whatever Bonnie just saw her father go through, she knows she doesn't want to. Like, it's that sort of thing where, like, you know you don't want to hear, but you know deep down you have to. Man, when the Kuma flashback finally, like, comes to light, it's gonna hit hard. It is really gonna hit hard. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh, big news Morgans! Big news Morgans, right. Vivi and Wapple are alive? Wow, Vivi is acting really calm considering the fact she technically just lost her father. I'm thinking King Cobra's still alive. It's One Piece. Death is pretty much a joke in the series. And I love that Wapole is there. It's funny. Ooh. I love how Big News Morgans is acting like it's not about, the news isn't about fact or fiction. It's about what sells. News is the biggest entertainment of all, baby. Big News Morgan's words, not mine. Yep. This is a good chapter. This is a really good chapter. I can't wait to see what happens next. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go take some medicine because I'm really starting to feel it. I hope you liked this video. If you did like this, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on social media. As always, I'm very humble in this video for all of you guys who watch Enjoy for today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. And remember, if you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to learn. You know, always here back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.